Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. This has been a hard week. I am Brett Dupree. The reason why this has been a hard week for me, it's been up and down. As people have been following my little journey, my right hamstring is tweaked. And I started out really good. I liked the way I felt Monday. I liked the way I felt Tuesday. I was thinking to myself, this could be a week where I pushed it. Thursday I did, and it was only 3.1 miles per hour on the tread with a 6% incline. I did that for like 4 minutes. And afterwards, because it was a switch day. So after we did like 7 minutes on the tread, we went to the floor, and then we did 14 minutes. And during that 14 minutes, my right hamstring started to hurt, and I had to slow down. I just slowed down right away. I might have been able to push it. Actually, I probably wouldn't, because then I had this thing where my right hamstring hurt, then my right ankle hurt, and then my back hurt. And then I just went like 2 miles an hour at 2% incline for like 5 minutes. And then eventually that got better. It's like I had like a inflammation surge in my right side of my body or something. Cause my ankle's been feeling fine. I've been thinking about not using my ankle brace. But yesterday made me not think of that anymore. And yeah, Thursday. Thursday made me not think that. Or was that yesterday? Time is off. Yes, it was Thursday. Because yesterday I also went kind of slow. And it also got me to thinking like how I've been lying to myself. Because my numbers were really important to me. My rate of improvement on my treadmill. But also this month of taking my arms off the treadmill. And also on Thursday, pushing myself at 3.1 miles per hour at 6%, I noticed how close I was to the 90% heart rate, because they have a heart rate monitor at Orange Theory, 90% of my heart rate, and I noticed that's pretty close to red or above 90%. And yeah, all this time I've been really pushing myself. I've been lying to myself because I should be able to walk without holding on to the treadmill, and it's not actual 3.5 miles per hour, it's assisted 3.5 miles per hour. And so just looking at that, and like this is my year anniversary at Orange Theory in like 20 something minutes, I think 28 minutes, or in a class hitting 1.5 miles per hour, 1.5 miles total, and I haven't hit 1.6 since then. And there's part of me who's like, man, I really should be hitting that. But the thing is, I shouldn't have hit that in the first place. My original goal was when I start averaging 3 miles an hour on the tread, that's when I start removing my hands from the treadmill and work back up to 3 miles an hour. And I kind of wish I took that route again. I did that like a year ago, even, if not 2 years ago, so that I could get used to it, and I also wouldn't get such a rubber band effect, because now I'm at 2.7, 2.8. I do think I'd get closer to 3 if my hamstring wasn't bothering me. I'd probably be at like 2.9, 3.1 about on average. But I would also have to slow down, especially at the 10%. I have no idea what that even feels like without holding on to the tread. I might still hold on to the tread at 3. I don't know. But I don't even know what that feels like, to be honest, because at 6, my hamstring started to bother me. So I'm worried that I tweaked it in a way where I had to kind of start over, but I'm not going to worry about that. But I am close to 600. Yeah, look at those forearms. Something else going into my mind. One of my friends talked about like body shame of their body, because they're talking about spirituality and sexuality. And one way I get over my body shame, because I'm so fat, and I just look at myself and think, oh man, I'm fat and everybody hates me, is that I like to look at the mirror, the things I like, and my forearms. I love my forearms. Look at that. It's beautiful, especially if I'm holding weight and just doing a weight exercise, just like looking at them. I also like looking at my shoulders and just looking. But also, people have been starting to tell me that I look good. I've been getting that a lot lately at the gym, at the Orange Theory, and people haven't seen me in a while. I've been getting a lot of compliments, so that does show me that it's seen, even though I think part of it is a lot of weight's on the bottom of my stomach now. That's still huge in my opinion, but like being at this weight, the top part has less fat. But I'm also seeing my chest more in my man boobs. Man boobs are still gigantic, but I'm seeing my chest more, especially when I do things where like chest presses. not chest presses, shoulder presses. Even though I'm doing like 40, 35, 40 pounds on my shoulder presses, I can really see my chest in the mirror. And that's one reason why I love looking at myself in the mirror. Look at that smile. But I'm also close to 600. I'm 6 workouts away from 600, and that always makes me nostalgic, especially with my back pain yesterday, because it just reminded me how much back pain I felt when I first started Orange Theory. I had a lot of back pain. I couldn't twist or bend. Like twist. Any exercise that made you do this, I did not do, because that just really hurt my back. Bending, that really hurt my back. I did not do bending. I did so many rollouts on the TRX that they have, these ring type things that are hooked up to the wall. I did so many rollouts because anything that I did with my back or abs, I did rollouts because I could not bend. In fact, a year ago, I have a friend who does this tarot or reading with singing bowls, and for like $150, they're like, you can lay on the floor and I'll do this energy healing on you. I was like, sure, I'll do that. But I was worried last year. Like last year at this time, I was worried that I couldn't lay on my back for an hour without being in extreme pain. And that's not something I worry about anymore. I mean, doing yoga, doing that happy baby pose the best I can, I have to use straps. But I think I can actually do it now. That would kill my back, especially when I first started. I think that would kill my back a year ago. That would be so much pain. Definitely 2 years ago. I could not do half the stuff I do at yoga. Sadhasana, just like a corpse pose I couldn't do because I just hurt my back to be in my back for that long. So, yeah, it's frustrating that my hamstring is bothering me and lingering. It's frustrating that I'm not pushing and going farther. And it's also frustrating that I'm gone workout 600 and I'm not in a sense where I feel like I'm limping across the finish line. That is frustrating. But a lot of times, even during those frustrating times, it's important to look how far I've actually come and how good I actually feel overall. Even though my right hamstring is bothering me, my lower back does bother me every once in a while, my right ankle does hurt, my knees still hurt, but they feel so much better. Everything feels so much better, except for my right ankle. My right ankle is the only thing that's worse since I've started working out. And right now, my right hamstring. But yeah, being able to lift 45 pounds over my head, and it's not that hard. I'm not pushing myself. I could probably do 60s over my head, if not more, easily. Maybe not easily 60s, but my shoulders have been bothering me lately too. That's what bothers me about my parents. I love my parents, but every time I'm like, you guys need to move more. You need to do this. You need to do that. You guys to do this because I want you to live longer because I love you and I don't want you to die. And they're like, oh, it hurts. Like, everything I've done hurts. I've been in pain for work because of working out since I've started in 2022. I'm in less pain now than when I started. When I started, it was awful. But I can't do full squats still. My knees still hurt. I definitely can't do the side bends all the way. That kills the side of my knees. Those small anterior ligaments can't really handle my weight. So I only go down as much as I can. And doing lunges just hurts my knees, hurts my hamstrings. It's nonstop pain, but I know that working out strengthens the muscles in those areas and it will mean less pain. That's why, if you watched my earlier videos, I always talked about a year from now, how I'll feel. And now I'm at that year from now, and I can tell you that it's worth it. A year ago, it was 100% worth me keep going. A year before that, it was 200% worth me keep going. And from 2022 to now, it's been so worth it. Like, if I can go back and talk to my 2022 self in December of how good I feel right now, he would be ecstatic, and I'm ecstatic. So it's not just all doom and gloom. Woe is me, my hamstring hurts. I'm also very happy and proud of how far I've come. It's been a lot of work, and I can't wait to see where I am a year from now. And I know I'll feel even better. So thank you for watching. I love you for who you are, and as always, you are worthy.